One night in Las Vegas, something extraordinary happened. A large Australian man sat down at a blackjack table, smoking heavily. He won so relentlessly, it became one of the most successful gambling stints ever recorded. He made the MGM Grand, one of the most powerful and popular casinos in the whole world, run out of cash. They had to wire in more money mid-game just to keep playing. The logistics of playing with such staggering sums of cash created immense pressure on the casino's liquid assets. That man wasn't a professional gambler. He wasn't counting cards. He was Australian billionaire Kerry Packer. To understand that moment, you have to understand what drove him. Packer grew up under the shadow of his father, Sir Frank Packer, one of Australia's most powerful and demanding men. Despite the wealth, Kerry's childhood was harsh. He was constantly belittled, called stupid, and made to feel worthless. Undiagnosed dyslexia only reinforced that perception. Every failure at school became proof, in his father's eyes, that he would never succeed. That pressure didn't break him. It built something else, an unrelenting need to prove people wrong. When his father died in 1974, Packer inherited control of the family empire. He immediately transformed Australian television, built the Nine Network into a powerhouse, and reshaped the sport of cricket for TV. Then he sold the Nine Network to Alan Bond for $1 billion, only to buy it back later for a fraction after Bond's financial collapse. It wasn't luck, it was calculated, fearless timing. Gambling for Packer came naturally. He played strategically, treating blackjack as a mathematical battle. With bets often reaching hundreds of thousands per hand, he played without fear of loss. Then came that night at the MGM Grand. The cards ran in his favor, and the winnings stacked up rapidly. 20 million, then 30 million. The casino, built on the assumption it could always pay, suddenly couldn't. They scrambled to bring in more cash just to stay in the game. Packer remained calm, simply playing the next hand. He didn't just win money that night. He exposed a vulnerability. Casinos quietly adjusted their risk models, table limits, and cash reserves afterward. The unthinkable had happened. One Australian man had forced an entire industry to rethink its assumptions. Kerry Packer lived the way he gambled, without fear, without hesitation, and without respect for limits. For him, it was never just about money. It was about proving that the odds didn't control him, and for one unforgettable night, they didn't. If you enjoyed this, you'll love our next video. Stay tuned.